for today's show is brought to you by softlayer.com. We love Softlayer here at Talkopolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at softlayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show.
Talkopolis, the social media TV network for your city.
Hi, thanks for joining us today on Nashville Fitness and Beauty Roundup. Today we'll be talking about boot camps, group fitness, and taking a few questions from our Facebook friends. Today we're joined by our guests, Mike Branson and Valerie Poyle. Mike and Val are both personal trainers and group fitness instructors in, Val, you're mainly in Green Hills area.
Focused on that area, yes.
Green Hills. And Mike's in Brentwood, actually opening a new business, Ignite Fitness, in Brentwood on, is it Wilson Pike Circle?
Wilson Pike Circle.
Wilson Pike Circle, very good. So let's get started. You both have taught group fitness, boot camp type classes. By boot camp we mean like dynamic movements using, it's not step aerobics, it's got weights, medicine balls, uses strength as well as cardio combined. So let's start with you, Val. In your professional opinion, the benefits of a boot camp class versus, say, a step aerobic or just going out for a jog?
Boot camp is going to cram in as many exercises in that hour as possible. It's just going to give you a complete eyelashes to ankles workout. I mean, no muscle is going to be untouched, and you're just going to get everything. And you don't have to think. You just go in there, and somebody else takes over. So it's kind of nice.
Gotcha. Very good. So the intensity level is a little higher than just cardio.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay. So what kind of equipment do you put in your group fitness or your kind of boot camp style class?
We use TRX straps, kettlebells, dumbbells, medicine balls, even cones for agility drills sometimes in that.
Okay. Great. Wow. So it's a little more interesting, a little more fun, maybe?
Exactly.
Much more fun. Every workout's different.
That's great.
Just really creative. A lot of fun.
More dynamic, a lot of dynamic movements. You guys get some jumping in there and that kind of stuff.
Lots of jumping.
If it's appropriate.
Yes.
Lots of lunges.
Lots of lunges.
So lots of full body movements, large
Exactly.
muscle groups moving, not a lot of just sitting there just doing a single joint curl or a tricep kickback. There's not a whole lot of that kind of stuff.
That is a luxury.
Yeah.
If that ever happens in my class.
That's a breather?
That's a breather,
That's a rest station. Exactly.
That's active rest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So the benefits to that kind of workout would be what, as far as physically, what would you say would be to your conditioning or to your overall health? What would be the benefits?
I mean, you're getting strength, you're getting cardio, you're getting a total body workout the whole time and exposed to every different kind of exercise. Basically, it's
Okay. So would you say it's good for weight loss as well as just getting in shape?
I would add to that and say, you get leaner.
Okay.
And you're just more ready to tackle the world. If you can jump down, jump up, use your total body weight to do a lot of different agility drills, you're ready. If you step off a curb wrong, your ankle's stronger.
Gotcha.
It just prepares you more for everyday life.
Gotcha. So you're getting the benefits of strength training and cardio together.
Yes.
Okay. Anaerobic intervals, that kind of thing. That, you always hear about interval training or high intensity interval training. That would be included in what you would get in a boot camp class.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great. How many times per week would you say most people should do, like a healthy person, barring no injuries, no reason they shouldn't do it, but like if they're just going to do, say, boot camp classes for their fitness, how many times a week would you say they could do that without overtraining?
definitely 2 to 3 days a week.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit of everything. It's enough to recover from.
Yes.
Exactly.
Do 2-3 days.
But
a
I
week.
would say they would need to do more than just that.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's not like a bodybuilding routine where you got to focus on, say, upper body or just a shoulders and
Right.
back and blast it out one muscle group and then wait 3 days to do it again. Since you're spreading it out, it's a little more
Right.
like a quicker recovery.
And that's the great thing about it
Exactly.
too, is because you are getting everything. You don't have to worry. I didn't get my back last time. I got to get it this time. Well, I got it last time. So
Gotcha.
you're getting it every time.
Getting a little bit of everything every time. Great. Beginning exercisers can join this as well as experts. It's, to some people it might sound like, oh my gosh, that sounds difficult. I can't do all those things. So how do you, when you have a beginner come in, you're going to have a beginner.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, let's start with you. How would you incorporate a beginner into your class?
Well, there's obviously going to be different fitness levels, so you can modify some of the exercises to make it easier to learn the movement that way. You can also just break it down into stages of the exercise.
Gotcha.
So everybody can just catch up and not have to worry about a fitness level.
Okay. Val?
I would say the same thing. Just start with different levels and maybe start out with level 1 and then build by the second round of the circuit, and then by circuit 3 you're going completely advanced, and they can stay at that level or they can move up.
Gotcha.
So that they don't feel intimidated.
So you can actually manage your classes enough to know who's good to go, who knows what they're doing, and who needs a little bit extra help, and you guys can actually get in there and give them the modifications they need. And
Yeah, as long as it's not too big of a class,
Yeah.
which is, I would say something is to look out for is you don't want to go to an enormous class if you don't know what you're doing, because you don't get that personal attention.
Okay. And now you teach at Crank, right?
Yes.
So how big are your classes at Crank?
No more than 8.
No more than 8.
And they're getting a personal trainer basically to walk around and help them.
Gotcha. At Ignite, how big are your classes with the
8 to 12.
8 to 12? So that's still small if you can manage that.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, if they're, you happen to get those walk-ins, you can always pair people up to do certain exercises. One that's, obviously advanced, and one that's maybe the beginner, and have them
That's a great idea.
go along with them.
Wow.
It's a great idea.
Okay. Well, thank you. I think that covers our boot camp topic, but please check back with us. We're going to keep Mike and Val around, ask them a few questions using their personal training expertise, and take a few of the questions you guys sent us on Facebook. So check back.